What up? What up, guys? I'm back with another video. I'm back off vacation. My first day back from vacation. And there was an accident before I went on vacation. One of these truck drivers that was parked on the side over here. I'm at a Love's gas station, just in case you guys were wondering, at a Love's truck stop. There was an accident that I saw. There was a driver pulling out, and I don't know if they didn't know it was another truck on the side of them or what, or maybe they misjudged how much space they had. But as they were pulling out, they didn't pull out far enough, and they turned, and the side of the trailer actually hit the other truck. And the truck next to him, it wasn't another semi. It was a truck that had it was like a hot shot truck. I guess the truck driver didn't see the long trailer it was pulling, but the truck driver hit their trailer. So you gotta pay attention out here, guys. You gotta pay attention out here. Stuff like that, believe it or not, it happens all the time. When you're pulling out from one of these parking spots, particularly if you're parking at a truck stop, you really gotta make sure you got enough clearance on the side before you make your turn. Because, you know, especially if you're driving a 53 footer, you really got to make sure you got enough room to make the turn, pull out far enough so your trailer doesn't hit another truck next to you. But anyway, I'm happy to be back. Excuse me, I'm happy to be back. Well, really not happy to be back on vacation. Let me not say that. Now, you know what they say about vacations, man. Vacation, they never last long enough. But I enjoyed my vacation. I pretty much just relaxed, man. I didn't really go anywhere. Me and my wife was on vacation at the same time. And, you know, we planned it that way. And it was nice, man. Got to celebrate her birthday a little bit. And, we just chilled out, man. Just relaxed. So, but I wanted to talk to you guys today, man, about when you have a good schedule in trucking. If you're a company driver and you got a good schedule, man, it makes it a little hard to leave that situation. If you get paid good money on top of that, it makes it even harder to leave that situation. I feel like I'm very grateful to be in a situation where I get paid every week. It's nothing like that weekly pay. Shout out to all my trailers today. I wish I had one of these trailers permanently. Good day today, I can't complain. Good to come back to something like this, to where you don't have no issues. The day goes by smooth. And now you make it to the hotel and you can just relax. And I can just create content for you guys. That's what I do. Even when I'm done working, I'm working. I work for you guys. Create content. We just gonna go back here and turn around. This is my little turnaround spot. All this is hotel parking, by the way. They have trucks that park back here as well. So we gonna get turned around so we can go back and park alongside of Performance down there. Good old Performance. Also, somebody asked me, and you know, a few people have asked me this in the past, but they wanted to use me as a reference to get on that Gordon Food Service, and they wanted to know my full name. Look, just tell them Anthony. You can put I'm Anthony TV. They'll know who you're talking about. So, I'm fine with that. There have been quite a few people use me as a reference already. So, if you guys want to use me as a reference, just put I'm Anthony TV, man. They'll know who you're talking about. But shout out to everybody, man. I noticed that it's definitely getting cooler out. The temperature is dropping. You guys know I live in Florida. But part of my route is in the Mississippi area. And definitely cooler temperatures. I had to pull out the jacket this morning. And once you start working, it don't stay all long. You get warm pretty quick. I had to come up out of it, but one thing about this job, you got to work in the elements in this job. So you're working in the rain, the cold weather. We don't really get snow or anything like that. I have had to work in the snow in the past, and it wasn't a lot of fun. So shout out to the people who have to do it like all the time. I can't imagine, but yeah, you got to work in the elements, man, in food service. So if you have a problem with working in the rain or working in cold weather, this is not the job for you. Let me know what you guys think about giving up a good schedule. If you're in a good situation right now where you got a good schedule, you're good with the amount of hours you're working, you're good with your pay, is the pay frequency something that you could compromise on? For example, if you get paid every week right now, could you go to get paid every 2 weeks? For example, if you're getting, if you're off weekends, could you give up your weekends and start working weekends if you went to another job? I want to know, is that something you guys are willing to compromise on? Or do you just say, you know what, nah, I need my weekends off and I need to get paid weekly? For somebody out there, or for some people out there, y'all not compromising. Same thing with the camera situations. You know, there are a lot of people out there that say, I'm not working for no company that got cameras facing the driver. If they facing outward, I'm okay with that. But if they're facing the driver, I'm not working for a company that got cameras in the vehicle facing the driver. I know a lot of people that have commented about that camera situation in the past on some of my videos. They seem like they're pretty firm when it comes to the whole cameras inside of the cab situation facing the driver. That's very unpopular in the trucking industry, from what I see. Not a lot of people like that. So that's something that not many people are willing to compromise on. Are you willing to compromise on your pay frequency? Are you willing to compromise on your off days? Some people have off days back to back. Some people have split off days. Are you willing to compromise in trucking? That's the question on those things that I mentioned. Let me know in the comments. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. I'm gonna get this post trip done. Listen, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. I really would appreciate it. And definitely hit the like button, all right? All right, guys, look, until the next video, I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Y'all take care. Peace.